Most reviews on the Genius Switch tell you what it's supposed to do. I wanted to know what it actually does, so I put it through the matrix, broke down the mechanism, checked the ingredients, looked at what real users are reporting. This is the review matrix. Here's what I found. Here's what's actually going on with mental performance and focus. Most people dealing with it aren't failing because they haven't tried. They're failing because the things they've tried only address surface-level fatigue, not the real reason it keeps coming back. That quiet frustration of doing everything right, reading the books, setting the timers, and still feeling like you're stuck in place while everyone else seems to be progressing. That's the gap the Genius Switch is designed for. When I broke down how the Genius Switch actually works, it targets neural entrainment directly, not just temporary alertness. That's the distinction that matters. Most cognitive alternatives work at the symptom level with caffeine or quick stimulants, which is why you get results that fade or crash. This goes a layer deeper by using target audio frequencies to shift brainwave states. More targeted, less guesswork. Running through the key components, the Genius Switch audio series. This is the one that stood out most because it directly addresses cognitive friction and resistance when trying to sit down and do deep work. Then, the Quick Start bonuses, which I hadn't seen formulated this way in this category before, offering immediate protocols to skip the typical trial and error phase. And the underlying audio engineering itself, easy to overlook, but it's what makes the focus and retention states actually compound instead of canceling each other out during long sessions. Based on the breakdown and what consistent users are reporting, early on, usually within the first 1 to 2 weeks, most people notice a cleaner transition into focus without the usual digital distraction loops. That tends to build into sustained mental stamina through the afternoon with consistency, and longer term, that deeper change that ICP secretly wants, a reliable, repeatable workflow where you no longer dread complex tasks because you know your brain will cooperate. Not a straight line, but a clear direction. That's what the pattern shows. The protocol is simple. Just listen to the audio tracks during your dedicated work or study blocks. Fits into a daily morning or afternoon routine without friction. The timeline most people report meaningful results, 4 to 6 weeks. This isn't a disclaimer, it's just how cumulative neurological mechanisms work. The first week is laying the foundation. The compounding kicks in after. One variable I always factor in: refund policy. The Genius Switch comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. I treat that as a confidence metric. Companies don't offer full 3-month return windows on digital products they know people will immediately refund if they underdeliver. It also means if the audio frequencies don't align with your specific environment, you're not absorbing the full risk. That's a relevant input. If the mechanism checks out for your situation and the problem I described is where you actually are, the link to the official page is below. Direct link, no resellers, no markup. Right now, they have a special discount dropping the regular $200 down to $39. Go through it, cross-check what I've covered, and run your own matrix. You've got everything you need to decide. That's the full matrix on the Genius Switch. Mechanism checked, features broken down, risk assessed. The call is yours.